Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the 5th generation lawnmower 3.0. We got our driver here, David, and he's doing a stunning job here. Look at these mags here. It's absolutely amazing. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong channel. I'm supposed to be doing the Renault Clio. So let's move over to that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we got the highly anticipated Renault Clio. Now this car has been around for quite a while, and this is the 5th generation of the Renault Clio. As you can see here, it's a very stunning flame red color. Now this car, I'll take you through the exterior and the interior. I'll show you a nice detail about it. At the end of this video, I will be making a special announcement, so do stay tuned for that. And so this car shines in many aspects and it falls short in a few others. So stick around in the video, let's have a look and you can decide whether you like this car or not. So now let's focus on the front and have a look. You can see it sits quite low to the ground, and you can definitely feel that when you go in the car you have this nice sporty feel. So it has a sporty look, plus it feels low to the ground, which adds to the drive performance. So as you can see here, you've got the nice Renault sign in the front. You've got stunning LED lights. You've got the fog lights here at the bottom. And then if you come around, okay, so as we're going through the car, please note this is the top of the range. It's a 1-litre turbo, the Intens model, and it's with the option pack. So the option pack does cost 15,000 Rand extra. So some of the features I'll mention now doesn't come standard on the Intens model. So, and one of them would be the wheels here. You can see it is 17-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. It's one of the first things when I drove, one of the first comments I got about the car was it was, nice wheels, nice rims. So that definitely is a strong point of the car. And then as you just look on the on the side here, it's got the sporty look. It's got this lovely silver trimming at the bottom. And then we won't chat much about the ground clearance because I said the car is low, so I'm not really going to use my measurement today. We'll leave that part out. And then as we come towards the back, you'll see it does have, there's the brake lights at the back. It's got a reverse camera here, which does come on the Intens model. And while we are at the back, let's open the boot. Now one thing to note here about the boot is, normally you would think that you open the boot here, but that's not the case in this car. You actually have to, there's a button at the bottom, so you press it here. Wait, I think the car's locked. Let me just unlock it quickly. Okay, I just walk there because you got smart access. So I just press this button here. So, and then you don't lift this up, you actually have to lift over here. So you just lift this up. And there you can have a look. It's got a boot. It's not that big. It's actually a smallish boot, but I mean it is that kind of, it is the segment, with the, it's not these SUVs, so the boot is a bit small. It's got a boot light there, and it's got this, so you got some space at the bottom here. And see, you can actually leave it like that and it stays up. Then you just tilt it forward and it comes down like that. So that's your boot. I thought I should have just mentioned this about the boot. Let me just show you again. So normally you would think you open the boot here, but in this car it's not the case. You actually have to put your hand down here. So the car's locked again. Okay, so you put your hand down here and you press, and then it opens up here. So if you're going to try and lift this part up, you're definitely not going to be opening the boot. You might lift the car up. Actually, that's if you're not that strong, I'm not sure. So you open it there. Okay, so let's come around the side. So also I must confess, when I had the car, I saw, okay, let's look at the car. It's got one door. How do you get to the back seat? So I opened the front here and I was trying to, maneuver the back seat, the seat to move it down. So let me show you what I was trying. So I opened here, I'm checking, okay, how do I get to the back? Okay, let's see, do I press this, push this thing? Now I couldn't push this down. And then I was like, I don't know. And then I realized, wait, let me check here. The secret compartment here, there's the handle. It's black on black, so it is a bit tough to see, but there again, this car is locking. So the auto access does have a bit of a downside. So you open it here, and there we go. So I taught you how to open the back seat here. Since we got the back door open, I think it's a good idea to go inside. I'm sure you guys want to see the interior. Okay, so let's go in. So now we're at the back, and first thing I'm feeling now, it's very comfortable. I'm sitting, the seats are really comfortable, and automatically my arm went here on this armrest. It's actually, it's very comfortable. It's the first time I'm actually sitting in the back. In terms of head clearance and knee clearance, I'd say it's quite generous. As you might know, if you can guess my height in the comments below, let's see if you do know it. So I am short, but I fit quite nicely. Yeah, in terms of knee room, the seat it's not super far back, but it can go a bit backer, and then your So it depends. I mean, it's subjective. Depends who the driver is and who the passenger is. The knee room, it's okay. It could be bad. It could be okay. Okay, so there's no cup holders in the center. You do have the ISOFIX bases on both seats. So you've got here and you've got there. You've got your 3 seat belts. As you can see here, there's a 3-point harness for the middle passenger. So, oh, it goes in here. So that's fine. And then you got your other seat belts. This can go up and down. Okay, I locked it. So you just press it there. Okay, I'm not going to put it down now. Oh, there, I got it. And then you do have these pouches here. It does feel a bit tight if I compare it to a few other ones, but you do have it nonetheless. Then you do have these side compartments. There's no place for a bottle holder. It is a bit tight, but you do have it, so you can put items there. You've got the electric windows, and yeah, there's no USB point at the back. Let me show you these lights that it has at the back. So it's got these lights here. You can use it as a reading light, or maybe if you can't find something in the back, you can just put it on and have a look. So that is quite convenient, and it's a nice white light. It's not those dim orange lights, it's a white light, so that does make a big difference. So now let's go to the front and see how it is there. Okay, now that we're in the front, I'm just going to make myself, well, I don't have to make myself comfortable. You're automatically very comfortable when you come in. So as I said, the headrest is quite nice, so you put your head back, it's comfortable. Your back sits properly on the, like, straight on the back seat, so there's no like no gaps or anything, so it fits quite nicely. Your arm goes well here, and this armrest, as you can see, it does move forward, so that helps. And then the gears are nicely situated, so it's very easy to shift. So as you can see there. Okay, so guys, let's have a look at the infotainment system here. As you can see, it is 18 degrees today, but I don't think that's relevant to the video. So the infotainment system, as you see now, is 9.3 inches, and this is because it's the option pack, which is the additional 15k. So it normally costs 350,000, so it'll take you to 365 if you want the option pack. You'll get those diamond cut alloy wheels, you'll get the 9.3 inch infotainment system, you get the front and rear parking sensors and the rear camera. You get all of those. So it does have onboard navigation, as you can see here. It's got you know, Bluetooth, Apple, your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto. So as you can see, the aircon buttons are situated here. To change drive modes, you press this button. So as you can see, it's very neatly designed. The build quality is good. It's a leather steering wheel, so it feels really comfortable. Again, here you got these down lights. So if you do have a Renault, or if you've seen one on the road, then if you're looking at this 5th generation and you're thinking to yourself, but it looks exactly the same like the previous one, it is very similar on the exterior, but where Renault spent a lot of time and in the design, and you know, where they spent a lot of time was on the interior, so that's where it shines a lot. So we have spoken about the infotainment system. We spoke about a lot of it's got cruise control, it's got, you know, the buttons on the steering wheel. It does have lane keep assist. Oh, sorry, lane departure warning, not lane keep assist. So I did mention at the beginning of the video that it does lack in a few aspects, and let me take you through that now. So one of them is, if you notice so you know, normally some cars, they have audio controls on the steering wheel as well as, you know, the cruise control, but over here it doesn't. So the audio control is actually behind the steering wheel, which is situated here. It's not very convenient and it's a bit impractical. So while you're driving, you can't actually see what you're pressing. So it'll be actually dangerous to try and look what you're pressing. So that's one thing that I think is a bit of a flaw in the design. And then another thing is drive mode. Now previous cars, the other cars I've driven is, you know, you get that knob that you turn to rotate between sport, normal and eco. And sometimes there's normally a button here near the handbrake that you press to change the modes, but that's not the case in this car. In this car, it's got this button here. So I press this button here, and you see it doesn't tell you whether it's for drive mode. Now, the other cars I've seen, it either says mode or drive mode or something to indicate that it is for drive mode, but this looks like it's almost like a fan. So I would think, I mean, that looks like an aircon. So you press that button and then you got it here. So you got my sense mode, you got sport mode, and you got eco mode. You can change it like that, or you can just, if you press the button, then it moves. Now while you're driving, it is a bit tough. I would rather ask the passenger to do that, because you don't want to be touching the screen while you're driving. It is dangerous to do that. So basically it's two movements. You press the button and then you need to touch the screen, or you press the button multiple times to get the mode that you want. And then lastly, the dashboard looks absolutely stunning. So before we get to more of the dashboard, let me show you something else that's cool about the car. Is have a look down here. So this here strip, it's a light, so it reflects what mode you're on. So this is my sense, which is white. Press the button again, you can see it turns red, and then you press the button again, it's supposed to turn Oh, sorry. So there's the modes, yeah. So this is the white one, that's the red one for sport, that's the green one for eco. So I think that's cool, and I haven't seen that before. It's a nice touch. But like I said, the car shines in many aspects. It's smart. The drive quality is brilliant. The speed is very nice. Drive quality is great. There's a few things you need to get used to. Maybe like the volume buttons, the audio buttons, changing driving modes. But I mean, those are small things. It's subjective, so it's up to you to make that decision. So, with that being said, I spoke about the drive quality is good. How about we take it for a drive and let me show you how it is on the road. Okay, so I'm currently in sport mode. Can you hear the revs and the horsepower, the torque all kicks in very well. And a nice setting about this car that I like is if you go above the speed limit, it notifies you. Just listen here. There, did you hear that double beep, that beep? So that basically tells you that you're above the speed limit. So if you don't see the speed in your eye line, then at least you can hear it. So then you can just slow down. So the power is great, 74 kilowatts, 160 newton meters of torque. The drive quality, although the car does sit below, I mean, it does sit quite low on the ground. It gives you that stability on the road. And with that being said, it's not like you're going to feel every single bump on the road. It is like a sporty kind of a car, and you do feel the bumps for sure, but it's not irritating or something that disturbs you while you're driving. Just to put it that way. Funny enough, I just went over a bump now while I'm talking about it. So also another thing about the car is I have received a comment about is the audio quality. Now, passengers that I have had in the car, when they heard the sound, they said, hey, the sound actually sounds very nice. And in fact, the Intens model and the Zen and the Intens model both have 6-speaker audios. So you can definitely feel that, and the sound is really great. So guys, I know a hot topic nowadays is fuel consumption, given our petrol price ever increasing. So Renault claims to have a fuel consumption on this car of 5.7 liters. I'm actually, let me just check quickly. I'm getting currently 8.5 liters, which is a bit steep. And I must confess, I was not driving on eco mode all the time. When I had it for the first maybe 1 or 2 days, I was on eco, but then I did try out sport a bit, but I was mostly driving on the normal mode. So the reason I was doing that is because I needed to get an understanding of how the car performs on different levels. So, and mainly I was doing city driving. So that would automatically increase the fuel consumption. So bear that in mind. So to get 5.7, I'm not sure how you would have to drive to get that. It would be a bit tough, I think. But I don't know if I can't comment on whether it's impossible or not. But I'm sure if you're doing city driving, if you're driving only on eco, you would most probably get it under 8 liters. So I did get it on 8.5, so that might be a bit too much, but it definitely, I can see you getting it under 8, also depending on how you drive. So just thought I'd mention that on fuel consumption, as it is really important, and it does play a role in the decision making process when people decide to buy a car or not. And another thing that I know you guys always want to hear about, and that's very important, very, very important in a car, is safety features. So in terms of the safety features of the car, it does have curtain airbags, which is always a plus. It has lane departure warning. For cruise control, you can limit the speed, so that's good for safety. In terms of warranty, the car has a 5-year, 150,000 kilometer mechanical warranty. And I did mention about this car being the top of the range Intens model with the option pack. So the option pack costs you an additional 15,000. So it puts this car that I'm reviewing at the moment at 365. You can get the normal Intens model without the option pack. That would cost 350. And if you want, you can get the Life model, which is the entry model in this range, and that will cost 310,000. So in this range, there are quite a few other cars. There's Polo, there's Golf. That's VW, and then also the Hyundai i20. The Hyundai i20 Turbo is also in this range. So you do have a wide variety of choice. So you've seen what this Renault Clio is about. It is a stunning car. Every car does have its flaws. So I mean, and this car has a lot of things going for it in terms of the design, the build quality, the speed, the comfort. So I mean, the look, the external look, it's got it's got your LED headlights. The onboard navigation works very well. It actually shows you it actually shows you petrol stations and traffic density, which is actually quite nice. That's also great, the onboard navigation. And yeah, overall it's really nice. Like I said before, if you are a Renault owner already, you will be used to the setup of the car, changing driving modes, the audio controls. But if you're not, that might take some getting used to. So it's up to you to decide. You've seen what this car is all about, and yeah, I'd like to hear in the comments below, would you consider buying the Renault Clio? Were you one of those people who were anticipating this 5th generation? Oh, and again, I did say I'm going to be making an announcement. So the announcement is that I will be taking a break. So although I'm going to say see you in the next video, but the next video I will put out would only be in June. So I'm just taking a bit of a break in May. So I mean, there are some other videos on my channel that if you guys are looking for, if this is your first time watching and you are new to the channel, I do have quite a few other videos on the channel, so you can have a look there, scroll through and see if there's any other cars you like. You can watch it there, and also comment if you would like to see me make comparison videos. Are there specific cars that you are hoping to see me review in 2022? Specific brands that you're waiting for? Let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to make videos on those cars, and also if you want me to make a comparison, which cars you want me to compare. So I will be off in the month of May, and I'll see you guys again in June with some more exciting content. So be sure to keep your notifications on, and as soon as my next video comes up, you will be notified. So that's it today for the Renault Clio 5th generation 1-liter turbo Intens with option pack. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have, please subscribe to the channel. There's many other videos you can check out on my channel. Like and comment on my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video in June.